Well, they're having hearings in the House Judiciary Committee, and all of a sudden, democracy broke out. Like, people were like, hey, have you guys read the Constitution? The Republicans and Democrats looked at each other. They're like, yeah, we did. Well, what the hell are we doing with the NSA? It seems like it's totally wrong. Well, you're right. Turns out the Rebel Alliance is growing. Now, they had Deputy Attorney General James Cole testifying in front of them, and they weren't buying what he was selling. So, first of all, let's go to Representative Farenthold as he grills this NSA official.
How is having every phone call that I make to my wife, to my daughter, relevant to any terror investigation?
I don't know that every call you make to your wife...
But you've got them.
I don't know that they would be relevant, and we would probably not seek to query them because we wouldn't have the information that we would need to make that query.
Did you catch the awesome part of that answer? We probably wouldn't look at it. Oh, are you not merciful? So, I mean, if it was relevant to a query, we could look at it. That's definitely the answer. He didn't say we're not going to look at it. He didn't say it's not relevant. He said if it's not relevant, we probably wouldn't look at it. That's not very comforting. That's a United States congressman he's talking to right there. And he's saying, yeah, I can even look at the emails that you and your wife are sending. So, because they got caught lying before in front of Congress. Now, James Clapper is worried about perjury. He doesn't have anything to worry about in the Senate. And, you know, they have bipartisan agreement over there that the government rocks and that they should spy on us. But apparently in the House, now that's a Republican saying, I'm not buying this, man. You're not supposed to be spying on us. Well, let's go to the Democrats. John Conyers.
I feel very uncomfortable about using aggregated metadata on hundreds of millions of Americans, everybody, including every member of Congress and every citizen who has a phone in the United States of America. This is unsustainable, it's outrageous, and must be stopped immediately.
Now, that's the ranking Democratic member on the House Judiciary Committee. Remember, we have a Democratic president who's doing this. And John Conyers is saying, enough is enough. This is ridiculous. He also said, you've already violated the law as far as I'm concerned. He's calling him out, saying the Democratic president's administration is acting illegally. But he's not alone. Zoe Lofgren's also a Democrat. She said, I think very clearly this program has gone off the tracks legally and needs to be reined in. That's two important Democrats saying this is not legal. And clearly it's not constitutional either, as John Conyers points out. And then you go to Republican James Sensenbrenner. He's one of the sponsors of the Patriot Act, where they think they're getting this authorization, Section 215. And he has a very important threat. He says, and you've got to change how you operate 215 or you're not going to have it anymore. Saying that the next time we go to authorize the Patriot Act, we might simply change or take out Section 215. Now that's Republicans and Democrats in the Rebel Alliance getting together and saying, you must listen to the Fourth Amendment. You are supposed to have a specific warrant, not a general warrant, to search all Americans. We are not all guilty or presumed guilty. You cannot collect our information. The program is illegal and unconstitutional. A little bit of hope in America. When's the last time Democrats and Republicans got together and they weren't interested in robbing our money? Usually when they get bipartisan agreement, oh yeah, we should lower taxes on the rich and we should start new wars and we should do all these things that our donors and lobbyists ask them to do. Republicans and Democrats get together and they're on the right side of an issue? Wow, that's change I can believe in.